Alright, hey everybody. This is what I've been doing the last couple of weeks. I've been working on my little trailer. I had to reseal it because all these little seams like right up in here, they needed to get resealed because I was getting a little bit of water getting inside, so I had to redo all that and fix all a little bit of water damage I had. But I thought I'd give you a tour of my little trailer today. So here we're just going to walk around. I've got a little canopy set up with a net on it. I've got a little changing room and a little bathroom hooked up to it. And I thought I'd give you a tour. So I'm going to give you a detailed tour of my little trailer. Alright, here we go. Alright, this little trailer is a Little Guy Teardrop trailer, a 2017. They got sold to another company, so Little Guy doesn't exist anymore. But it had a plastic tool storage thing in the front, and I replaced it with a steel one. I've got it set up so I can hook up a solar panel on it to recharge the battery. It has one deep cycle battery in it that runs everything on it except for the air conditioner. Yes, it does have an air conditioner. There's the battery inside of there, inside of this messy toolbox I should have cleaned out. It has a big front window and a screen that'll open up, and this pops open so you can get lots of fresh air in. It has a max air fan on top to just let some cool air come through it. It has entry on two sides. It has a little window with a screen on it. And I'll open this up and let you peek inside. It's a queen size bed. So me and my wife and Forrest fit in here. Alright, it has a queen size bed. Has little cabinets in the back. Has a little TV. Has a little air conditioner, little window units hooked into it. Behind that sleeping bag there is a Bluetooth or Blu-ray player, so I can play CDs and stuff like that, and DVDs for my little TV. Back here we've got a little headspace storage where we can put some stuff. And this week I'm just I'm making sure everything works. That's what this week is all about. If we go around to the back, walk around to the back. I've got a little table set up in here. Little table for two. It's where me and my wife eat. It has a little refrigerator freezer in it that comes out, and you can have, this is the freezer part and this is the refrigerator part. And that runs off the battery. Has a 2-burner stove. I can either run a 30-pound LP tank to it, or I can run a 1-pound tank to it. It comes with a 30-pound tank, and I took that off and made it a 1-pound tank because it's just easier. It has a sink and a little water pump. We can turn the water on. And so you can see how that works. Yeah, and this guy got under storage. I've got on board, I've got a 10-gallon water tank on board. And that's the water pump right up under there. Water pump and the tank right back there in the back. This will take city water also. You can hook up a city water to it. You open this up. The one on the right is city water, and you have to hook up a filter and a regulator to keep it from blowing everything out. And then on the left is where you fill up your tank. And you use just a garden hose and fill up the tank. While we're over here, there's my shore power, and it also has a cable. So if you go to a place that has cable, you can hook up the cable and it goes right to your TV. Or you can hook up an antenna, which is what I do, and use digital TV. You have a couple outlets over here. Of course, the 110 outlets only work when you're hooked up to shore power. But the battery, you can see, I don't know if you can read it or not, is 13.9 volts. Alright. And so anyway, this is the galley. I got a place to put my paper towels. Has a little light here. It'll come on. All the lights are LEDs, so they don't use much electricity. Yes, pretty cool. Alright. Over here on the side of the tent, or on the side of the camper, I've got a little tent that I made up. This is a little portable bathroom tent or something like that people sell, but what I did is I made it into a place where you can change clothes and you have a little portable bathroom. All right. On this side of the trailer, we've got our little tent set up, and I've made a little tunnel, so to speak, so you can get in and out. So when you open this door, you want to go right into the camper, or you can come right out here, and you never are outside. And we've got a little 5-gallon porta potty, and my wife usually puts some curtains on the sides because it's kind of see-through, so she puts some curtains on the side so it's harder to see through. And but yeah, we usually have a cooler sitting in here, or some kind of box that has our clothes and stuff like that in here, so it's pretty cool. If you're wondering what these silver things on the side are, they're the vents for the condenser on the air conditioner, so it blows out there. Yeah, very cool. And that's all of it. And all this stuff gets packed up and put inside and laid up on top of the bed for travel. So it's nice and easy. I have lots of other things too that I take camping with me, and I'll go over those in just a minute. All right, I got a bunch of stuff here. I don't always take everything with me, but I've got a gas griddle, which is kind of cool, and I can run this off of a 1-pound LP tank or a 30-pound tank. This is a very old Coleman grill that I converted to LP, and it will run off of a 1-pound or a 30-pound tank. And this used to use the old liquid fuel, and I converted it to LP gas, and it still works like a champ. And it's probably 35, 40 years old. I also have a little Weber grill that I take with me. Nothing tastes better than stuff cooked on charcoal, and so I always have a bag of charcoal, and I usually have this with me. And this is a little fire pit, kind of like a Solo stove, but this is a copy, East Oak, and it burns like a champ, and it's nice to have a little campfire, nice and contained. Now, what do I do for power when I don't have shore power? There's a lot of places I go to, I just slip into a tent camping spot and just slide my little trailer in there, and I don't have any power. So I have a inverter generator that produces enough power to run the air conditioner if I have to. Or if the weather's nice and I don't need an air conditioner, this is a little extra battery. This is a Jackery. I forget how many amp hours it is, but it can run 110. It can charge up a laptop. It can charge up your cell phone and stuff like that. And then I also have a solar panel. This is a 120 watt solar panel that can hook up and lay on the top of the camper and let it charge up by sunlight, and it'll charge up my battery, my onboard battery. So that's kind of cool. And all of those work. The solar panel works great if you've got enough sunlight. And the little jackery works good, and so does that generator. The generator is awesome. It's usually a one pull, and I've got power, and it's super quiet. So yeah, that's what I do when I don't have shore power, or I just go off the battery if I'm only going to be there a day or so. So anyway, so that's how I do my power. As you can see, when me and the wife go camping, it's more glamping than camping. We have a lot of neat stuff to make ourselves comfortable when we go out. It's not too fancy, even though it may seem fancy to folks that go backpacking, because I do that too, backpacking and sleep in hammocks and all that kind of neat stuff. But you know, we have a good time. We take a little trailer out. We haven't done it much lately, last year or so, so hopefully this year we'll take it out more and visit some other states and get a little camper out. Until next time, y'all get out and go camping, because it's awesome. Later.